Hello, friends. Today I have got a special story for you from Indian mythology. This story is also found in Vishnu Puran. Long, long time ago, Lord Indra was the god of lightning and thunder and rainfall, and he was sitting on his elephant Airavat and going for a stroll. When sage Durvasa, who was known for his bad temper, saw him and gifted him a garland. Lord Indra took that garland and put it on the trunk of his elephant, Eravat. Now, as elephants are very unpredictable, Eravat threw the garland on the ground. As soon as Sage Durvasa saw Eravat throwing the garland so disrespectfully to the ground, he was enraged. He got very angry and cursed Lord Indra. Now, as it might happen with you all also sometimes, that even though we have not done wrong, but since we are in the same group, we all get the punishment. And this is what exactly happened with all the devas and devis, the gods and goddesses. Because sage Durvasa got angry with Lord Indra, he caused all the gods and goddesses to lose their power and strength. As soon as Asurs, the demons who live underground, came to know about this, they started fighting. And as the Devas had lost their divine power and strength, they lost all the battles. Soon, the Asuras, the demons, started winning all the wars and started conquering everything that Devas had. The Devas got really scared, and that is when they went to Lord Vishnu to help them. They all said, Lord Vishnu, please help us, or else there would be nothing left for us. So Lord Vishnu gave them an idea. He told them a secret. He told them that there is an elixir, Amrit, at the bottom of the Milky Ocean, also called Shir Sagar. And he said that if you churn that Milky Ocean, that Amrit, that elixir would come out and you all can have it. Now, churning the Milky Ocean was not an easy task. It was a Herculean task. And so, Devas needed help of the Asuras also. So Devas went to the Asuras and they both struck a deal. They said, okay, fine, whatever comes out of the churning of the ocean, we will share equally amongst us. And as they also told them about Amrit, the elixir, Asuras were very excited to take part in the churning of the ocean. The next hurdle was to find a churning rod. For that, the Devas got Mount Mandara. The next challenge was to get something to turn that churning rod as a churning rope. For that, they went to the snake Vasuki to help them out. Again, there was a fight ensued between the Devas and the Asuras. Who will hold the head of the serpent and who will hold the tail of the serpent? As they fought, Vishnuji came in between and he said, well, I think Devas, you all should hold the head of the snake, of the serpent, because the tail must be dirty as the snake must poop from there. So I wouldn't want to hold the dirty part of the snake. Now all the Asuras heard him and they were like, no, 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 no. We are stronger and we are cleverer. So we are the ones who are going to hold the head of the serpent. So in this way, Lord Vishnu convinced the Asuras to hold the mouth of snake Vasuki, which was really difficult because when the churning would start happening, Vasuki would keep hissing and spitting venom and hot air, which would be difficult to hold. Now, having the churning rod ready and the churning rope ready, and having decided who will hold what end of the Vasuki snake, they all went to the Sheer Sagar to actually churn the ocean. That is when they kept the Mount Mandara in the ocean, it started sinking. Lord Vishnu again came to the rescue and said, "Let me take the avatar of the tortoise and I will become the base of Mount Mandara." And that is called the Kurma avatar or the tortoise avatar of the Lord Vishnu. As Lord Vishnu became the Kurma avatar and Mount Mandara was on top of it, Devas and Asuras together wound the Vasuki snake around the Mount Mandara and started churning. Churn, churn, churn the ocean. Churn, churn, churn the ocean. And they went on churning the ocean. There were many things that came out when the churning began. The wish-granting cow called Kamdhenu. Now, when that came out, Lord Brahma said, "Let's give it to the sages." Then a seven-headed horse came, which the Asuras liked, and they said that we would like to take it to our Patal Lok. After that, a Parijat tree, a tree which would never ever dry up, came out. And Lord Indra said, "I would like it to take it to the heaven." And Parijat tree was taken to the heaven. Then a tree came out which was called Varuni, and that tree was good for making alcohol. That is what the Asuras love to have. So all the Asuras said, "We would like to take this Varuni tree for ourselves." In this way, they kept on distributing each and everything equally. When suddenly poison came out, a pot full of poison. Its fumes were only so deadly that both Devas and Asuras started coughing and choking. They did not know what to do. The fumes started spreading everywhere and it started affecting the birds, animals, plants, everything around. Everything, all creation started dying when suddenly Lord Shiva volunteered and he said that I will consume this poison. As Lord Shiva started consuming the poison, his wife, Goddess Parvati, came and kept her finger on his throat so that no poison could go beyond his throat. That is why Lord Shiva has a blue neck and he is also called Neelkant. As they kept on churning further, Goddess Lakshmi came out, the goddess of wealth. When she came out, she said, "I would like a husband." And she liked God Vishnu. So she took God Vishnu as her husband. And as they went on churning and churning, now the moment was coming nearer and nearer of the Amrit to come out. They went churning and churning again. Churn, churn, churn the ocean. Churn, churn, churn the ocean. And finally, the pot full of nectar came, the elixir, Amrit. Now, Devas and Asuras, they forgot their deal and they started fighting for it. Asuras said, "It is ours." Devas said, "It is ours," and so on. As they were fighting, Garud, the consort, the vehicle of Lord Vishnu, came and swooped down and took the pot of elixir away because he was afraid that in their fighting they would just spill and waste the elixir. As Garud was taking this elixir away, some drops of the Amrit fell in some places on earth. They were the places where the Kumbh Mela is now held every 12 years. The places are Prayagraj, Ujjain, Nasik, and Haridwar. After that, Lord Vishnu again came to the rescue of the Devas. Lord Vishnu took the form of a beautiful lady called Mohini, and he came and said, "Hey, why are you fighting? Let me help you. I will distribute the Amrit to all of you, Devas and Asuras, equally, while I am entertaining you with my dance. Now all the Asuras were smitten by her beauty, and they all agreed happily and they said, yes, yes. So Devas sat in one line and the Asuras sat in the other line. And Vishnuji, in the form of Mohini, cleverly moved around in graceful moves and without letting the Asuras know, just distributed the elixir to only the Devas. Now there was one demon who was very clever called Rahu. He disguised himself as a Deva and sat in the line of the Devas. So he got some drops of Amrit, and as he was drinking, the god Surya saw him and realized their mistake, that he was not a Dev, he was a demon. And he shouted and quickly told Vishnuji, Vishnuji, he is not a Deva, he is a Asura, do something, Vishnuji. And Vishnuji quickly threw his Sudarshan Chakra and tried to cut his head. But as he cut his head, some drops of Amrit had already gone, and therefore Rahu, though he was cut in two parts, the head and the body, both the two parts became immortal. The head part was called Rahu and the body part was called Ketu. By this time, the Asuras had also realized their mistake and they got really angry with all the Devas. And so they pulled out their swords and their weapons and started fighting the Devas. But till that time, Devas had regained their lost power and strength, and so they fought Asuras bravely and sent them back to the underground world, that is, the Patal Lok. So, this was the story of Samudra Manthan, or the churning of the Milky Ocean, which resulted in Devas getting back their lost power. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.